This one here, you're going to actually make an interpreter for a simplified assembly language, which I thought was very nice. So it's written in int code, a very simple form of assembly language. It's a list of integers separated by commas. So you look at the first integer, and you'll find an opcode, which is either 1, 2, or 99. There's only 3 possibilities. And then you will have the next 2 positions of the arguments. Opcode 1 adds together those 2 numbers and stores the result in a 3rd position. Oh, so there's 3 integers after it. Okay, so the first 2 indicate the positions from which you should read the input values, and the 3rd indicates the position at which the output should be stored. So this means take the data at location 0 and data at location 0, add them together, and write that into location 3. And so here's another one, 1, 10, 20, 30. It should read from location 10 and location 20, add those together, and store it in location 30. And if you know your computer history, this is closely resembling a Turing machine, one of the early theoretical computers that was used to study what computers can do. All right, and so opcode 2 is just like opcode 1, except it multiplies the 2 inputs and puts them together. And I think 99 ends the program. We'll talk about it later. So here's a program. And so if you split it into multiple lines, it's going to be 1, 9, 10, and 3. That means take the location of 1 and 9. And by the way, the locations start counting at 0. So adding location 1 and 9 together, the 9 is at location 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is 40, I think. Yep, position 9 contains 30. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, starting at 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Location 9 contains 30. And location 10 contains 40. Okay, so you add locations 9 and 10 together. That's going to be 70, and you put it at location 3, which is here. Yep. So afterwards, it'll look like this. It'll change that to a 70. So this, by the way, is self-modifying code, something I used to write all the time in assembly code, considered very dangerous. Anyway, that's how it works. It's a little screwy. So step forward 4 positions. So after you've executed this command, you go to the next command, which is going to take 4 numbers. And so now this is going to say multiply location 3 by location 11. So at 0, 1, 2, 3 is 70. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 70 times 50. Yep, that's giving you 3,500, and you put that at location 0. So that's pretty cute. And all right, so you're actually overwriting the same RAM that stores the program. Like I say, that's self-modifying code, which is kind of insane. You can do it, but it's not recommended because you can't read a printout and understand what it's going to do. Anyway, that's what this does. And so I don't think I'll bother coding it here. You can see how it's got a few challenges. You're going to have to read a list of numbers. You're going to have to break it into these series where you take groups of 4, but when you hit a 99, you only counted 1. And then you're going to have extra locations at the end that are not instructions, because after 99, the program has stopped. So these are just locations where you store data. And so you have to implement this and see what happens. And there's a variety of these things. So anyway, it's very cute. And it's nice. You're writing, and really just a few if statements after you parse these numbers into groups. But it gives you an example of how to write an assembly code parser, essentially what you have to do here. So I thought that was fun. I'm going to stop this.